Prednisone means stop everything. That was a very heartfelt comment that I received on my YouTube channel. And I wanted to read it to you and then respond to it because I agree that what this unfortunate person is going through is all too common when it comes to prednisone. These are the cautions, what you wish you knew about prednisone that this one commenter shared on YouTube. Prednisone means stop everything, stop your life, and forget about everything logical that you thought you knew about medication, human body, and side effects. When taking prednisone, it's like you used to live a life. Forget it. There's the life before prednisone and the after prednisone life. Truly my biggest mistake, and I'll regret it for the rest of my life. It ruined everything. Oh, how horrific. Prednisone is a miracle medication, but it does ruin so many things. There's a saying that prednisone is the devil's drug. Taking prednisone is like making a deal with the devil. I like the story of Little Mermaid, how she makes a deal with the sea witch to get legs, but she loses her beautiful voice that had attracted Eric to begin with. So which is worse, having legs and being near Eric, or having no voice and Eric thinking you're not the woman he loves? It's a tricky situation. Making a deal with the devil, you are paying a serious price. And for this person, she or he, I can't tell, it says it ruined everything. And for me, it ruined a lot. And for a lot of people, these are some of the things that people have mentioned that it's ruined for them. I've had people reach out to me asking me to write a letter to the court for their divorce proceedings, saying, I only did that because I was on prednisone. That's not the real me. Please either let me have my access to my children back. Please let me have access to my money, on and on. Prednisone ruins relationships. It changes personalities temporarily. And especially when you're on high doses, it can make you do things that you wouldn't normally do. And I've had another person say, I was reckless. I was using a gun. I was using, doing reckless behavior I never would have done. Can you write a letter to the court saying that it's prednisone's fault, not mine? Others have literally blown their life savings while on prednisone because it gave them this mania, this psychosis, this paranoia. Another person wrote a book all about how steroids stole my summer, taking different steroids from prednisone to dexamethasone and others, that the combination of that led to steroid psychosis, and spent the whole summer in hospitals and mental institutions. Prednisone is a miracle for me and many others, but it's also horrible. Other things it can do, young people and old can have bone death. Prednisone can lead to osteonecrosis, where the top of the joint of your hip, your long bone, your femur, that top of it starts to die. And the only thing you can do is get a hip replacement. You end up either in a walker or a wheelchair, unable to walk ever again. And it's painful. It's horrific. Many have told me that taking prednisone was a big mistake, that it ruined their life. And like this YouTube commenter, if it is that horrific, you better make sure that every milligram matters. Prednisone is worse the more milligrams you take. And so you don't want to be like this person who is suing their doctor for malpractice and taking 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams a day and all the horrific complications that caused. You want to make sure that you're actually taking it for a reason that has evidence that prednisone is going to help, and that you're on the lowest effective dose, so that if you must take it, you're having the least amount of damage possible. Nobody wants to have their joints replaced, to lose their vision, to have other horrific complications from prednisone. So before you take prednisone, make sure you watch this and do all you can to minimize the side effects, to get on the lowest effective dose possible for your condition while working with your doctor. And I actually created a quiz all about what is your number one prednisone mistake, because this is super old drug, doesn't have a drug rep telling your doctor what to say to you or keeping you safe. And so I wanted to make sure people don't make mistakes when it comes to prednisone. So just click the link below to take the quiz, what's your number one prednisone mistake, to find out what mistake you might be making and what you can do about it. Signing off as Dr. Megan, your prednisone pharmacist.